Welcome back to another My Manager Career with Wrexham, and in this episode we've got the transfer window. January has finally arrived and we've got the opportunity to upgrade some positions potentially or add a little bit of depth to the squad. Scar wants game opportunity, so we will give that to him in the first match, and that first match will be up against Charlton. We've got Paul Mullen on absolute blazing hot form at the moment. 5 goals in his last 3 matches. Can he continue that streak here today? Looking at the squad as well, we've got Rathbone playing in the cam position. He's been phenomenal over the last couple of episodes playing that position. And then in the centre midfield, we'll also have Lee and Russell, with Dobson rounding out the centre defensive mid. Mullen absolutely on a tear, but take nothing away from Marriott as well. He has been in phenomenal form for us. Been a little bit more of a distributor to Mullen recently, obviously starting the season red hot. So hopefully this combination up front continues for the remainder of the season and we can cement ourselves with a promotion into the Championship League. Lee with the ball at the moment, through to Rathbone. Nice step around the defender. Ball down to Mullen, down to Marriott. Marriott, shot opportunity, but blocked there by the defender. Nice defensive play there by Russell. Ball down to Mullen, defender in front of him, so he's going to bring it back to Marriott. Shot once again. Nice play there by Russell. Lee got the ball, settles it, down to Barnett, into the corner. He brings it back into the middle. Tries to find Mullen inside the box, but unable to get it through the traffic. Shot there by Dobson, blocked once again. And Marriott with a shot, but it just goes wide. Aggressive play there by Wrexham, but unfortunately Marriott just couldn't put it into the corner. 12 minutes in here, but we are firing on all cylinders at the moment, which is fantastic to see. Potts with the ball at the moment for Charlton. Out to Ramsey. We've got Dobson pushing down. Brunt as well getting aggressive. McLean's going to have to slide. Brunt sliding across here. Out of position on this one, Clearworth supporting his centre-back partner. That's a nice play there by Clearworth. Russell down to McLean. Steps back on the inside, but defence right there on him. Russell, legs get taken out. Probably wasn't the best play by him, but Brunt, nice defensive play there. Lee with a nice tap on there to Rathbone. McLean with a beautiful ball down to Mullen here. Gets on the outside of his defender, brings it back in. Shot off the post, are you kidding me? Hit him both posts on that one. That was a nice ball to Mullen, put him in a good space. Nice ball here to Marriott. Shot opportunity, saved there by the keeper. Mayland, but what unfortunate luck that was for Mullen. Off both corner posts and bouncing out. You can't have any worse luck than that. Clearworth, unfortunately, with a wayward header. And we're 29 minutes in and still all tied up. Short ball here. Marriott pushing down, trying to stay aggressive. Small with the ball. Nice play there by Clearworth. Pushing up in the defensive line. Rathbone brings it out to Russell. Down to McLean. Mullen run the line. Should pick up the ball. He doesn't. Potts defensively gets in front of that one. Ramsey with the ball at the moment. Going down the left-hand side. Brunt's out of position. And Okonkwo is going to come across here. Oh, this is dangerous. Clearworth with a tap on. Oh, that was dangerous there by Okonkwo. Got Russell pushing across here. Campbell gets it out to Ramsey. Now Mullen's got the ball. Sorry, Rathbone's got the ball. Straight down the middle, pushing off the defender. He does have Marriott with him. Settles it out to Mullen here on the width. Saved there again by Mayland. And the ball goes out here. We're in extra time, and that should round out the first half. All action, but unfortunately, no points. We're either been beaten by the posts, or the goalkeeper has come up with a good save. 2 attempts by Mullen, 0 success so far. Let's see what we can do in the second half. Ball into the middle here. Lee sliding across. Same with Russell. Trying to get up on him at the moment. McLean pushing across. Nice play there by Lee. He's got Rathbone, but he tapped it on too far there. Dobson's going to have to support. Nice defensive play there by Dobson. Rathbone with the ball, but just not the cleanest gathering of the ball. Lee with the ball now. Nice pass out here to Marriott. He settles it. Gets back on the inside. Legs taken out. It's going to be a penalty. 53 minutes in. We will do a switch out here as well. Scar wanted the game time, so we will bring him in. 55 minutes in. Blunt's going to go to the bench. Put it in the box, see if we can potentially something off it. Marriott goes up, but unfortunately defence right there. Mullen with the ball at the moment. And the ball's taken away there by that strong Charlton defence. Barnett with the ball at the moment. Down to Lee. Back across to Russell. Defensively, Campbell comes up, takes the ball away. McLean's going to have to push across here. Ramsey with the ball. Wayward pass there, so we've got a little bit of a break here. Rathbone straight through the middle. Finds himself. He's got Marriott on the outside. He finds Lee here. Lee! Oh, you're kidding me. Lee with his first. I thought the pass was potentially for Marriott, but then Lee comes screaming down from the centre mid position, scoring his first. And what a first that one is. Straight past the keeper. While Lee has moved back into the centre mid position, he's still getting involved in the attacking flow, which is great to see. Obviously, moving from cam to centre mid moves you a little bit away from the attacking flow, but that hasn't stopped him. He's definitely been a part of some assists so far, and then scoring his first of the season. Rathbone going through the middle here, but defensively cut off there. The five-back defence, once again, too strong, shutting us down. Barnett here, gets the ball back to Dobson, through the lead. Got Marriott on the outside, taps it back to Barnett. Rathbone, but unfortunately the pass was wayward. Lee comes up, aggressive on that one, almost got the steal. Barnett sliding across. Unfortunately, unable to pick that one up. Straight down the middle here. Small with the ball. Ball into the box. Dobson taps it on. Russell finds Rathbone down the middle. Steps on the outside here. Tripped up a bit. Played advantage. Mullen with the ball. Mullen. There we go. That cements the victory there. 84 minutes in. Rathbone tripped up. Wasn't penalty. I thought it was going to be played advantage. But he finds his feet and he finds Mullen. And he's not going to miss there when it's just him and the keeper. A great goal in the second of the match, securing this victory for sure. With 5 minutes left, 85 minutes played. I'd love to keep a clean sheet once again here. That is the aim. That is his 18th in League One. So phenomenal season for Paul Mullen. McLean with the ball at the moment, settles it down to Rathbone, tries to get around the defender, unable to do so. Ball into the middle, Dobson defensively pushing up. Clearworth's going to have to slide here. Ball goes back and that's going to be it. We do pick up the 3 points. A big match here in front of the home fans. Elliot Lee scoring his first of the season, and then Super Mullen scoring another super goal to round out this one. 54-46 split on possession, and Rathbone was our man of the match. So next up is the second match of the episode against Barnsley, and then after that we will have the transfer window open, where we'll explore, can we loan in a couple of players to potentially buy at a later stage? Do we look to free agency, being that we might not be able to do that? And then obviously we've got the youth academy as well. Do we potentially sign some players and send them out, at least on loan, to develop further and get them ready for the next season? Paul Mullen, absolute superstar, and he is the man to watch in this one. We're versing another 5-3-2 setup, so defensively they're set, they've got a wall, so we need to be creative to try and find our way around that. And then the back line, Brunt comes back into the starting lineup, and we've also got Rathbone, Elliot Lee and Russell in the centre midfield position. Dobson, of course, holding down the fort in the centre defensive mid. Rathbone with the ball here, out to McLean, nice pass. Little chip over the top to Mullen. Oh, that finds him there. Shot. That's saved by the keeper. A real opportunity here early on. A beautiful delivery there by McLean. Lee with the ball here, down to Mullen. Steps back here, defence all around him. He's going to settle it back to Rathbone. Down to Lee. Beautiful ball through to Marriott. And there we have it. The first of the match, the 15th for Marriott. He's got 11 assists as well. Phenomenal season for him. And the ball back to Lee. We talked about in the last match. While he has moved back to a centre mid position, he is still aggressive in attack. Still being involved with the passes. And obviously scoring his first in the last one. We're up 1-0 here at 11 minutes in. A great start to this match. Barnett pushing up, staying aggressive. Great play by him. Gent with the ball. Got the ball back here. Rathbone kept it in. Great play. Mullen. And unfortunately, Lee's pass went straight to a defender. Russell sliding across here, trying to stay aggressive. Ball goes back here. Earl with it. He's going to bring it across. Rathbone's pushing down. Nice play. Marriott with the ball. Unfortunately, the weather's making it a little bit sloppy with the ball at the moment. Ball down to Russell. Down to Rathbone. Through the middle here. Gets on the outside. Great play. Shot. That's saved there by the keeper. The angle wasn't the best for Rathbone. Barnett with the ball at the moment. Down to Dobson. Going to find Lee here. Settles it. Unfortunately, a little bit too long with the ball there. Stolen away by Barnsley. Ball down to Barnett. Dobson. Down to Russell here. McLean. Little chip over the top, but wasn't the best. Mullen settles it back down to Rathbone. He's going to find Barnett out on the wing. Down to Lee here. Into the corner. Settles it back to Barnett. The pass just wasn't the best. There's a massive pass out with danger there. Clearworth sliding across, trying to stay aggressive here. Rathbone. Lee sliding across, Gent with the ball. Down to Waiters. But Rathbone cuts it off. Nice play there by him. McLean with the ball at the moment. Delivered by Russell. Back to Rathbone, but the pass was just in front. Brunt's going to have to slide, but he doesn't do well. Clearworth has to slide across. Support. Conquo with a beautiful save here just before the break. And we will do a substitution here with Bolton coming on for Barnett. Overall, in attack, we've been pretty good. It's just our last passes have been a little bit sloppy. The weather's contributing to that, but I think we need to just clean that up when it comes to the second half. We've got to clear this ball out here, Lee with the ball, and he does so. So hopefully in the second half here, we do clean up some of those passes, but at least the attacking flow is looking good, with Marriott scoring the first in the first half, giving us that 1 point advantage. Now into the second here. Rathbone clears across there to McLean. Got Mullen on the inside. Beautiful ball down to Mullen. Tries to step back on the inside. He does well. Down to Marriott. Beautiful pass. Marriott. Oh, he took too long for that shot. He really needed to take it earlier. That was a real opportunity there. Mullen delivering him the ball. He took one step too far. Keeper came out. And unfortunate, we couldn't get that 2 point advantage here early on in the second half. Bolton in the push up here. Nice block there. Lee steals the ball. Great play. Loses it, but gets it back. Nice play there by Lee. Little chip over top to Mullen. He's in space. Mullen. Block shot. Marriott. No, unfortunate. Blocked again. A real opportunity there for Marriott. Probably should have taken the shot without the dribble first. Bolton taking the ball into the box there, but defensively, Barnsley come up once again and shut us down. It's play there by McLean. Ball down to Russell, down to Rathbone. Out to Bolton, who returns it back. Down to Russell here. He's got Mullen on the outside. Unfortunately, cut off there once again. Dobson with the ball. Down to Lee. Taps it on to Russell. But again, defensively, cut off there and straight through the middle. Raiders with the ball. Okonkwo coming out. And a chip over the top. Ties it all up here. 66 minute. A breakaway goal here. Not much Okonkwo could do. Just put enough pressure on him and hopefully he made an error, but he didn't. Waiters with the first here for Barnsley. Dobson with the ball, delivers it to Russell, but absolutely taken out there by the defender. We will do a switch out here. We will bring on Ollie Palmer for Marriott. His legs are absolutely gone in this one and we're all tied up. 70th minute. So hopefully Ollie Palmer, with his first start here in the season, can produce something special. Ball down to Russell. Down to Rathbone here. Steps back in, but he loses it. Weather conditions really playing a part with the ball control. Ball down the middle here. Humphreys with it. Nice play there by Clearwork. Ball out to Lee. Down to Rathbone. Unsettle it here. Defensively pushing up. Lee there. Beautiful ball down to Bolton. Almost got the ball away defensively. Nice play here. Ollie Palmer pushing up aggressively. Take the shot. Oh, it's wayward. What a horrendous attempt there by Ollie Palmer. A real opportunity to break this draw. A great defensive play there to get the steal. And he just absolutely shanks it wide left on that one. Rathbone with the ball here. Down to Lee. Second opportunity for Palmer. And there we have it. He's first for the season. We were just talking about him absolutely shanking the last one. But Lee finds him again, gives him an opportunity. He turns and just absolutely puts it in the right spot that time. 2-1 here in the final 10 minutes of the match. Can we walk away with a 3-point victory? Bolton sliding across here. Defensively trying to push up. Mullen pushing out here. Ooh, that could have been a mistake if Elliot Lee could have got there a little bit quicker. Brunt goes up. Nice play. Down to Russell. Down to Dobson. Through to Rathbone. Defensively coming up there. Barnsley taking our legs out. All legal play there. We were just unfortunate. Mullen sliding across here, and that should be it. We should pick up this victory. Just keep aggressive play here. Don't allow them to clear it. And they do there. So a big one there for Ollie Palmer, scoring the one to give us the victory in his first match here for Wrexham this season. And then after this one, we will be going transfer window. Let's have a quick look at possession, 50-50 split. And then Elliot Lee, our best player, with a 9.4. Rathbone, the second one for that one. So we will jump into the transfer window pretty soon, but we'll have a quick look at the Youth Academy, see what potentials we have got through from England. Now, we've had some great success coming out of England so far, and this would be the final monthly report that we do get before we need to resend out the scouts. So we'll have a quick look here, and it looks like we've had a few added to the board. Tucker, not really suiting what we need there. Nicholas Ryan, we've got James Jones. He'll be quickly gone there. Definitely not someone we could keep. Humphreys is the same. We will depart with him. We've got Bobby Day, a potential. He's 57 to 77 at the moment, potential to start with. Then you got Forrester and Ryan. I think they're the two that will potentially move to the senior squad, with Forrester looking pretty good with a 66 to 84 potential. Fish is another one that we could potentially move to the starting squad or the youth academy from there. But we will do the Nicholas Ryan one first, and then we'll also do Forrester as well. So we'll leave the Joshua Fisher, Bobby Day, and Tucker, and come back to that one depending on how we go in the transfer market. Gillingham, obviously we've looked at him multiple times now. We've got Evans as well. We've got Tom Clark that's come through. We've got Charlie Phillips. And then Charlie Roberts. I think Charlie Roberts will sign. He's got some real upside to him. Obviously great pace, 71 to 94 potential. He is quite young as well. So they're the players that we'll add from the Wales scouting report. Obviously we've got another month for that scouting report to end. So Gillingham can still remain there, and we'll look to potentially sign him after another month of scouting. We've got Forrester. Stats overall look pretty good. He starts with a 59, which is pretty good for that one. We will move him to potentially the half wing option. Again, ball control, dribbling, and speed, acceleration, and stamina. They're the main things that we need to upgrade when anyone comes through the youth academy early on. And then we can look at working on their passing, shooting, and defensive kind of positioning from there. With Nicholas Ryan, we're actually going to keep him as balance. I kind of want to see what happens over the course of a couple of months with that kind of scouting overall stats. But Charlie Roberts, we will look at doing a false back. If not, we'll do fullback. His header accuracy is absolutely atrocious at 7. But at least with the false back, we get defensive awareness, interception, and then we also get some of these stats around passing, which we'll definitely need later on when he does move into the starting squad, being that we do go with the attacking wing-back or wing-back option as the two positions within the squad. But that's what our youth academy looks like at the moment. We also got Moore, Shepherd, Forrester, all potentially looking to be good enough to start with the squad. But we might look to send a couple of those players away from loan throughout the transfer window. We'll have a little bit of think about that before we make any decisions. But looking at team management, we're obviously going to have a look at the transfer window, what we can do there. But first, Vale's come up with a development option here, which is double plus on the advanced forward. We will give that to him now. Now looking at the selection that we've kind of went with to see as potentials to join the squad. We've got Ricky J. Jones, who would love to join on a loan, but unfortunately we're unable to pick him up. Yengi, he's the same, unfortunate. So the two strike options that we would have loved to join the squad, both of them coming up as unavailable on loan. Looking at the rest, we just don't have the money to sign anyone at the moment. So Silva, unwilling to relocate, so that's unfortunate. And that's the same with Joseph coming from Leeds, just does not want to relocate. So unfortunately, where we sit at the moment in League One just doesn't look good for potentially new recruits. They just don't want to make the travel to Wales and join Wrexham at the moment. So we have gone to the free agency here with Elijah Just. He's happy to pick up Important. He's 66 overall. He's currently 24 years of age. We'll pick him up on a 4-year deal. We've got a salary of $6,900, which is great, and a signing bonus of only $62,000. If he's happy with that, that would be fantastic, and he is. This could be a great addition for the squad. He's obviously plays winger, can play cam position as well. So potential to be a substitution for Rathbone. Or we use him with Rathbone as well as a bit of combination, depending on how we want to set up the squad for it. Being he's got some good acceleration, nice pace. He's got a decent pass on him as well. Elijah Just, so it could be a combination. He could work with Rathbone. We'll have to wait and see with that one. But looking at the rest of the people that we have on our board, I think right now why we are in League One We just don't have the shine that people want to come join the club. We might get that when we move up into the Championship League. But for now, at the moment, the players just do not want to come to Wales. They don't want to come to Wrexham. So we will need to rely again on our youth academy or free agency. So having a look at a few people that I've scouted on the free agency, we've got Samuel, who can play centre defensive mid or the centre mid position. And then we've got Joe Morrell, a Welsh player who would love to come back to his home country. So that could be a good signing. And then we've got Singh as well from New Zealand. He plays a cam, right mid and left mid. He's 67 overall and he's only 25 years of age. Now looking at that, we obviously need to improve in the centre mid position. We've got a lot of youth academy coming through, but they're in the low 60s to high 59s at the moment. So we've got Joe Morrell, and then we've got Samuel Gustafsson, and then Singh as well that we could potentially look to sign. Now, one loan we could look to do is Nathan Apoku, who's obviously playing for Leicester City at the moment. We could do a loan to buy, and then potentially by the end of the season, we could buy him, and then we'll have someone who, you know, has potential growth in that striker position. So a lot to consider before we end this transfer window. But first, Joe Morrell, obviously a Welshman, we'd love to bring back to his home country to play for Wrexham. He's currently sitting on the free agency. We'll do a 3-year deal. He wants critical, but we'll obviously need to evaluate that throughout the season. We'll give him 11,000 and we'll top it off with an 80k signing bonus. So we do get this one over the mark, which is our second signing of the transfer window. So we've got Elijah Just and Joe Morrell both joining Wrexham here, and that is boosting up that centre mid position. We'll obviously have to evaluate who is the starting four in that diamond format that we currently have with Rothbone, Lee, Russell and Dobson. Obviously Dobson has cemented his position. He's been phenomenal in defence. I think Rathbone is another one that is guaranteed a spot for now. And then we've got Russell, who's played well for a youth academy player coming through the ranks. He's currently 68 overall. So it's leaning more towards, if we were to make some changes, it would be, unfortunately, Elliot Lee, who does move to the bench. And that is, do we have Morrell in the centre mid position, or do we move Elijah Just into the cam position? And then we have Rathbone play the centre mid position again and have a little bit of strength down that right-hand side. So a lot to consider in the back end of this season. But we've got Stockport coming up here. They go with a 4-back, 4-2-3-1 formation. And then we will give Joe Morrell the opportunity to start here with Dominic Russell, Rathbone and Dobson. So he's playing that centre mid position. Here's the time for him to show what he can do. He's obviously fighting for that one with Elliot Lee at the moment. Nice defensive play there by Barnett. Ball through to Morrell. It's a poor pass there. Not a good start for him. Barnett's going to have to push down. Nice defensive play there by Barnett. But he's out of position on this one. Quick throw in by Stockport. Clearworth pushing up. Morrell's going to have to slide. Same with Barnett. Out of position again. Barnett covering Morrell. It's not the best start for him. Obviously playing that centre mid position. Ball into the middle here. Clearworth. He's missed it on that one. Ball to the box, but Okonkwo with a beautiful save. A little chip into that left corner. Stockport's going to go short. Nice defensive play there by Morrell. Starting to find his feet defensively there, which is great to see. Ball back out, but that's a poor pass there from Mullen. Straight back to the Stockport player. Barnett sliding across. Morrell. Nice play there. Barnett with a big pass out through to Rathbone. Down to Russell. Down to Mullen here. Steps back on the inside. Beautiful pass through here to Marriott. He's going to get it. Marriott, got the defender on the inside, but that's not going to stop him. Marriott with his 16th goal of the season, and Mullen delivering a beautiful pass through to his striker partner. Counter-attack on that one. We went from defence straight to attack, and Marriott's able to fight off the defender and finds the open net. We've got that 1 point advantage here, and we're 19 minutes in the match. So a good start after a little bit of a shaky opener, basically, on that one. So you got Clearworth sliding out here, defensively trying to put the pressure on. They split him, and Barnett straight through the middle there. Dobson defensively just comes up there and steals the ball. Rathbone here, poor pass there by Rathbone. They've been a little bit shaky here in defence as well as attack at the moment after scoring that first goal. Barnett has to recover. Clearworth slides across. Ball back into the middle. Clearworth, nice defensive play, but they get the ball back. Stockport. Barnett miscues. Clearworth's going to have to slide, but Dobson does the rest. Ball into the middle there, and Dobson again gets his foot in there. A real pillar in defence at the moment. Dobson really owning that middle of the field and supporting that back line. Russell sliding across here, but he's been beat. Dobson having to slide up. Block shot there by Dobson. Marriott taps it on, down to Rathbone. Steps on the inside. Unfortunately, Barry steals the ball for Stockport. And Stockport counters this one. 37 minutes in. Barnett sliding across. Pass back on the inside. Clearworth's been beat, but he recovers. And he takes the defender out there. Our defensive line at the moment has been picked apart by Stockport. And right there, unfortunate, he just puts a shoulder in and the striker takes the penalty. Conquo. Can he save it? Can he keep us in it? Unfortunately, ball goes left, he goes right. Powell gets the first here for Stockport. Not much you can really do on those one. It's a guessing game. And Conquo's unable to pick the right way. Marriott with the ball at the moment. Out to Russell. Through to Marriott here. Down to Rathbone. Taps it out to Morel. It's a poor pass there by Morel. Really hasn't been a debut to remember so far for him. Ball into the middle of the field. Going to be it. We are going into the half all tied up, 1-1 on that one. Unfortunately, giving away that penalty inside the box at the 38-minute mark. Mullen with the ball here. Can we do something here in the second half to break this deadlock? Morel with another poor pass. He really hasn't had the debut that we wanted. Barnett with the ball down to Morel here. Unfortunately, ball stolen away on that one. Dobson sliding across, trying to support Barnett. Clearworth's going to have to do the same. Ball back into the middle. Nice play here by Brunt. Fights for it, but players still got it. Now Conquo, I don't know if he got a hand to that one. I thought for sure it was a penalty or something. The ball just stopped there. And everyone stopped on that one, and then play on, he takes a shot. An interesting play out of events on that one. Brunt with the ball, down to McLean, taps it out here. Russell, through to Dobson, down to Morel, down to Rathbone. Can't get the ball through to Mullen. Rathbone pushing down, nice defensive pressure there by Rathbone. Marriott, there we go, Marriott. 60th minute, we get that 1 point advantage. Pressure there from Rathbone. The scraps land in front of Marriott, and he just finds that corner pocket. Right there, bang. Defender in front of him, squeezes it past the legs. And he picks up the second of the match for him. Stockport have been aggressive in this one. We might do a switch out a little bit later for Morel, being that he's just not having the best game, but we'll continue with it at the moment because we do have the advantage. We don't want to write him off completely. First match for Wrexham. Clearworth defensively comes up there. Nice play by him. Down to Bolton. through to Morel. And he finds the ball down to Rathbone. Beautiful pass through here, Marriott. It's on the outside. Can he get around the defender? He does here. Marriott. Shot unfortunately chipped into the corner, was a little too high. Tried to find the perfect power on that one. Unable to do so. And Mullen pushing up, trying to stay aggressive here. 73rd minute. Would love to get another one just to seal victory. Ball out to Marriott here. Steps back on the inside. Pass back in the box. Was it Clearworth? No, it was Paul Mullen for his 23rd. What was Clearworth actually doing down in the box on that one? I'm not sure. He was down where the header was taken to get the ball back, and there he is screaming down the middle. Ball into the middle. I don't know if he got a foot to it. Oh, it looks like Mullen kicks it between his legs. That's the difference between a centre-back and a striker. Centre-back runs over the top, striker makes sure he gets a foot to it. We've got that 2-point advantage here late in this one against Stockport. They have taken us on and taken on the challenge, that's for sure. Rathbone sliding across. Morell's going to have to push down. McLean as well. Stockport at the moment. Running our players around at the moment, just with passes. Ball across field here. Dragging the players in. Dobson slows the play down, just stands firm. Now he pushes up. Dobson, Bolton. Nice play there by Bolton, but he gives the ball away. He's going to have to recover here. Clearworth with a nice defensive play there, Clearworth. But he gives the ball straight back. Ball in the box here by Stockport, straight in the middle. And Powell scores his second here for Stockport in extra time. The defensive pressure there by Clearworth out on the touch line. Left front, all exposed by himself. And unfortunately, we let in a second. This has probably been our worst defensive display in some time for Wrexham this season. Hopefully it's a one and done and we bounce back from this. But we do pick up the victory. The good thing is our defence struggled, but our attack was able to capitalise on the opportunities and still pull off the victory. A 69-31 split on possession. And our best player was Paul Mullen. Now, to wrap up the episode, once again, appreciate all the support and you guys watching. It's much appreciated. We're going to have a look at the Youth Academy to round it out, as we have had some reports come back from Wales. We obviously have the reports complete from England that we potentially could look to sign. We've got Joshua Fisher, I think, is probably the only one that we might look at. Tucker could be an option. But I think Joshua Fisher is probably the only one we're really looking at signing here. Bobby Day could also be an option. I'm sometimes very undecided when we're looking at the Youth Academy, being that we are a club that is financially strung at the moment. Obviously, you want that diamond to come through where they've got, you know, superstar status almost attached to them already. But that's not always the case, and sometimes you've got to get those players that you need to develop over a couple of seasons from there. So we'll have a quick look at the Youth Academy. Obviously, our budget at the moment, we've got $775K, which is roughly about $30,000 a week in wages. This is the squad we've got at the moment in Youth Academy. So we've got Mason, Roberts, Moore, Ryan, Forrester, Shepherd, Thomas, and Jenkins. All of them got pretty good overalls that they could potentially get to. Obviously, you've got Moore, who's already at 62, and Shepherd, who's at 61. We'll potentially look at sending a couple of these players out on loan, and then that way for the remainder of the season, they might get some game time out in a couple of leagues out there in the world, and then come back next season a little bit more sharp on the skill set side of things. So that could be an option, or we keep them in the Youth Academy and continue to develop them and then sign them across when we're ready to actually add that depth to the squad. So a lot to consider when it comes to Youth Academy. Do we keep them? Do we send them out on loan and start paying a bit of their wages? There's a lot to think about when it comes to the next step with those. But having a look where we sit at the moment, we know we've almost but certainly secured our promotion. We are 13 points clear of second place, which absolutely is a monster result at the moment. And that is a real contributor to our defence and Okonkwo in between the posts, keeping us at only 9 goals conceded. So that's going to be it for this episode. Once again, if you did enjoy it, make sure you hit that like button as it does help the channel grow. If you're new around here and want to catch up on all the latest of the series, make sure you do hit that subscribe button. And then for those that want to catch up on some of the old episodes, hit the button in the middle of the screen and that will be the playlist for this My Manager Career series with Wrexham. Once again, appreciate all the support. Thanks for watching and I'll catch you on the next one.